Hello, friends. I'm Cassandra Butler with the Cosmic Intelligence Agency, Agent 56, and this is Cosmic Connections. We're going to be talking about that beautiful full moon tonight, and it peaked Eastern time today at 8:53, but it's going to be in our awareness and affecting our charts for a good 2 weeks, really, until the next new moon in Pisces. So, how is everyone doing? And my question to you tonight is, have you been feeling a sense of urgency to get something accomplished? And yet you have to navigate through a lot of restrictions or perhaps a lot of interruptions, and you're reforming and reshaping some aspect of your life, but you're pushing through no matter what. So that's the question. Hi, Louise. Really? Okay, that is not terribly surprising because this is a very, very intense full moon. Now, as of 2 hours ago, the moon left Leo and it went into the sign of Virgo. I was going to scramble about and find the exact time, but I wonder if you're feeling somewhat better now as of this moment. And I like to say to people that astrology is the study of moment to moment, because every moment is different. And I had a friend once who said, what you do is very strange because you're just telling people to have faith and to hold on until tomorrow, no matter what is happening today. And I said, yeah, that's true. And if something fabulous is happening today, hold on because tomorrow you'll have a problem. I mean, that's the nature of change. And astrology is just a great language which marks these little incremental changes in our lives. And I'm not speaking specifically to you, Louise, because feelings of depression are no joke and they're very difficult. And I've encountered a number of people today who were very much affected by the full moon and had a lot of difficulty navigating its energy, because this full moon is, if you use Juno, the asteroid Juno, it's creating a lovely box, feeling like we're boxed in. It's called a grand square. If you don't lose Juno, you don't use it typically, and we at least have a T square, because the full moon is always in opposition, right? The sun and the moon are opposite to each other, and they're forming a 90-degree angle to Uranus. And Uranus is the madman of unexpected incidences that come out of the blue. It's like, hello, I didn't expect that one. I didn't expect that. That's Uranus. Okay. Okay, thank you for that clarification, Louise. Thank you for being here as well. Hi, Gurjeet. I guess it didn't quite work out, Barbara, this weekend. But, if I'm going to spend a quality time in California, I will let you know. I do have a cousin there, and I'm hoping to make a visit and spend some quality time. And, of course, rent a car, and I can maybe, meet you somewhere. Those of you who have been following me know that I was at the Conscious Life Expo in LA over the weekend, and it was an absolute blast. And it was also a personal, fabulous time because I was able to connect with my long lost and beloved cousin Robert and his girlfriend. So we spent great time commiserating about our lives and talking about things that happened, 50 years ago, 60 years ago. Yeah, when we're like little tykes. It was fun. And the lineup at the expo was amazing, as always. They have different tracks. It's not typically just an astrology conference, although we had an astrology panel, and a shout out to Shima for inviting me to join on that panel. That was very wonderful. We talked about the year ahead with other very highly esteemed astrologers on that panel. And I did a class on Neptune's gifts, which I will be encoring in the summer at Lilydale Assembly. So if you missed that class, I'll be doing that again this summer. Hi, Candy. Hi, Patty. Yes, I got back to Buffalo, and I will help you with our event that's coming up. Hi, LJ. Thank you for the welcome home. Hi, Terry. Hi, Peggy. Good evening. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Mary, Debbie, John. Oh, after this over, it's good news. I like hearing good news, John. Love good news. Hi, Gurjeet. Hi, Christine. Hi, Leslie. You felt the heaviness, Leslie. And if you know your chart, you have a lot of fixed signs in your chart. Okay, fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. I think the fixed signs are really feeling the weight of this full moon. Michelle, yes, it is gorgeous. Hey, Jody. Yes, yes. I'm back in town right now. Yeah, it is freezing and sleety. It's sleety out there. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Donna. You're exhausted. Yes, I feel pretty tired too. Hi, Leslie. Good evening, Angie. Hi, great to see you guys. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Hi, Diane. Hi, Marianne. Yes, it was a great conference. Thank you. Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Marianne. Happy Valentine's Day, too, friends. And we should take a couple of words to talk about Valentine's Day. And I want to also invite you to yet another event. That's tomorrow through Lily Dale. Myself and Patricia Bell are going to be teaching our Astro Cafe, and we are actually going to be highlighting the Valentine's Day chart. We'll be looking at the Aquarius cycle. We'll be looking at the full moon of today, and also talking about the Mars going direct on February 23rd. Yes, please circle that date, friends. Do you realize that I'd like to refer to a Mars retrograde as a slow simmer? At any point, that water can overflow and go into a big boil. So where you find Cancer, you may be feeling that energy, just feeling this low, languished, simmering energy. Like you're not really mad, you're not really directing your anger at any one thing. You're feeling a little passive aggressive because it's in the sign of Cancer, but it's there, it's rumbling. And that Mars retrograde in Cancer can be doing a lot of things to your tummy, to your solar plexus chakra. You can do a lot of things in terms of your feelings of safety and security within your family because it's Cancer, and we have to feel safe wherever we find Cancer. Hi, Sherry. Never too late to be here. Great to see you, Patricia. You, oh, wow. Yes. So Gurjeet can tell us a story about that. 214, what a romantic time to get married, Debbie. Congratulations on your 36th wedding anniversary. That is quite a wonderful accomplishment. I think that's great. Hi, Chandler. No, Aries is not a fixed sign. Sherry, great question. So fixed signs are the signs that are found in the middle of a season. So right now we're in the middle of winter in the northern climate, right? So it's really cold when we're in Aquarius. And so Leo, midsummer, Taurus, mid-spring, mid-fall is Scorpio. And the fixed energies, all those signs have something in common. You know what it is? They're stubborn. They don't like change. They don't like movement because they represent the cohesiveness of a season. So this T-square, if you're not using Juno, is very potent with this full moon. You're feeling like this monkey on your back that says, you got to get going, you got to move. But I can't because there's too many things that are distracting me. So that's the sun-moon opposition squaring Uranus in that fixed sign of Taurus since 2018 May. Well, in any case, friends, we're going to pull the chart up and take a look at it. And if you're new to this little gathering, we're here on Wednesday evenings at 8:30-ish Eastern Time. I do some astrology and I do some spiritual work as well. All right, here is the Sabian symbol of this wonderful full moon, a camel trekking across a hot desert, one step at a time, using perseverance, persistence, and needing to take care of itself, himself or herself. I'm not sure which pronoun to use, but it's a camel, and it's under the light of the full moon. That's the Sabian symbol of 24 degrees of Leo. So where you find 24 degrees of Leo, you might be feeling this persistence to get through the climate, even though it's transversing in a very difficult, laborious way. So that's kind of like the energy of this full moon. Again, some of us will be feeling it more than others. That's the theory. But in essence, that's the lesson and that's the message for us. How can I keep on going? How can I be self-sufficient enough to take care of myself, even though the climate around me is not hospitable? That's the message of this full moon. All right. And not that I only talk about Western New York, but I was not really in touch with the news cycle today. But there was a big story in Western New York, which involved a lockdown of a local corrections facility in Collins. And there was a disruption. We don't know a lot of details, but it's that type of unexpected, potentially dangerous situation. As it turned out, I think it was 3 COs were injured, and there was some contraband that was taken from the scene. Again, I don't know much more than what was being reported on the news, but when we hear of an uprising in a prison, that takes our attention. It's that type of intense, energetic storyline that can come from this particular Sabian symbol. Self-sufficiency, having to take care of oneself in the midst of a hostile terrain. Okay. Oh, your nephew works there, Joanne. Yes, the latest news, and I'm sure you can call him and get more news as we speak. Slight injuries with 3 COs, but apparently it was, as of 6 o'clock this evening, it did not escalate into something much worse. All right, so I want to pass it on to you, Joanne, and prayers for your nephew. That's not an easy job at all, at all. Hi, Diane. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Conscious Adult. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Terry. Yes. Thank you for that comment, Donna Lynn. Determination, right, John? Hi, Mary Russo. Hi, Sherry. Okay. Wow. Yes. 41 years. That's so fabulous. Hi, Beverly. Good to see you too, Rodney. Hi, Brenda. Okay. Hi, Tammy Lee. Big hugs to you. Never too late to be here. We love our Canadian friends. All right, so that's the Sabian symbol of this full moon. And here is the chart. So this has an emphasis on Ceres. Ceres is the asteroid of the grain. She's the earth mother. We get the word cereal from the root of Ceres, the goddess of the grain. So we have the sun, we have Ceres, we have Mercury, all in a tight stellium with this full moon. So the full moon's reflecting back to the sun, and the sun is reflecting to the moon. It's saying this message. You can interpret it this way. How is your eating habits? The full moon might simply be saying that to you. Are you eating correctly? Are you taking care of your food? Are you taking care of your fellow humans? Right? Ceres is an earth mother. She wants everyone to be well. And are you speaking your truth about food and nutrition and caregiving? And this has been going on for a couple of weeks. It's going to continue to go on. It's pretty powerful. Neptune and the North Node are blending their energies. What's Neptune? Neptune is the goddess of intuition. I like to refer to her as Glenda, the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz, with all that pink tulle outfit. You know, she's lovely, she's good, she's sweet, but she's still a witch. And that's Neptune. And it's conjunct North Node, which is the path forward, friends. Our path forward for the next 18 months is going to be spirituality. Hold on to your spiritual practices and what you believe in. That's going to give you comfort. It's going to give you guidance. It's going to give you inspiration. That's the North Node, the conversation about our spiritual, our emotional, and probably even our mental health going forward. And that's also blending with the asteroid Psyche. And Psyche is exactly what she pretends to be, the energy of the psychic and the psyche. A lot of psychologists and psychics I know have strong psyches. They would be born under a full moon like this, right? And Saturn is there too. So Saturn is saying to all of us, let's restructure our intuition. Let's be disciplined the way we nurture and perform and elevate our intuition. Let's not deviate from other people's criticism or self-criticism. It's a real thing. Let's strengthen it. And there's that T square or the grand square, however you may interpret this chart. There's the sun squaring Juno, the partnership, squaring the moon, squaring Uranus. It forms a beautiful grand square if you use Juno, the partnership energy. So if you do, then this full moon is giving you a new foundation in partnering. So you're saying to yourself, I want to be partnered in a new way with the people important to me, and I'm going to trust them perhaps in an elevated way. I'm going to do whatever it takes to create a template of routine and nurturance for my partners. And I'm going to just be very, very disciplined and considerate of them. So that's something that could be coming from our full moon. And again, the keynote is perseverance. No matter what that climate is, keep on going one step at a time like that camel. And you're in on your own. Trust yourself, trust your intuition to guide you as you move forward. Okay. Hi, Nadia. Hi, Audra. Hello. You were given a dream to show me that I was trespassing. I was easily able to recognize what I was trespassing on. Thank you. Oh, how interesting. That's a great dream. A fabulous dream. And by the way, friends, watch your dreams during the full moon, right? They will give us another level of information. Okay. All right. Yes, out of bounds Mars as well, Terry. And you know that Pluto's going to be out of bounds for the next 20 years? Oh my gosh. Anything and everything will happen. All right. Donna Lynn, thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. Let's do our week ahead for all you beautiful souls. If you are an Aries or an Aries rising, this full moon is activating your fun, your joy, your creativity. And let's see how I can get out of here. And so really take perseverance in perfecting your creativity areas. If you're Taurus or Taurus rising, this full moon is activating home and family, and it's giving you an opportunity to do whatever it takes to create, in the face of, the desert, a new formula for success with your partners within the family. Forgiveness with that Neptune, that Psyche, that Saturn and Pisces. Just a thought. If you're Gemini or Gemini rising, this full moon energy is activating your thinking. It's giving you an opportunity to think more clearly, to have a better relationship with time, with time, to create your own time, to own it, and to work with that very important dimension, which is time to get things accomplished. If you're Cancer or Cancer rising, it's all about the money and your self-worth and value. The full moon is asking you to take care of whatever you need to do to pay your bills and then also have abundance afterwards. You might be inspired by a new vision for your finances, Cancer. All eyes are on the Leo. This full moon for the next week is lighting up your first house, your sense of self, your charisma, your leadership abilities. So just embrace a new form of you, Leo. If you're Virgo or Virgo rising, it's okay to take a rest. This full moon is activating your need to meditate, to get away from the maddening crowd, to rest, to kind of segregate yourself from other people. All right, it's okay to be a little bit of a loner this week, Virgo. If you are Libra, time to have fun with your friends. Libra or Libra rising, make some plans, get out there, be social. The full moon is illuminating what you need to do to have a little bit more fun in your social life. If you're Scorpio or Scorpio rising, the full moon is igniting your career house, your ability to take the lead, to have confidence, to believe in your own superpower, Scorpio, and get out there and do it. If you're Sagittarius or Sagittarius rising, the full moon is illuminating your ability to speak your truth and to travel and to market and to write that book and to teach that class. It's all about communication for Saggy. If you are Capricorn, the full moon is activating your ability to get very powerful, to tap into your psychic, spiritual, emotional powers, and to be grateful for your financial success as well. That's for our Capricorns. For Aquarius, it's all about the partner, just in time for Valentine's Day. This full moon is igniting the passion of relationship for you, Aquarius. And a couple more words about passion. The full moon in Leo is always passionate. So no matter where it falls in your chart, it's helping you identify what turns you on, whether it be your creativity or your lover. Last but not least, our beautiful Pisces friends, this full moon is activating your house of work. You might be actually saying to yourself, I don't want to do this anymore. I need to make some changes with my work. And by the way, I need to make some changes with my health. The full moon is igniting the Pisces ability to become healthier and to work smarter, not harder. So there you have it for all the signs. And we're going to do some spiritual work now, right after I say hello to people. You're so welcome, Jerry. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Mary. And we're going to do our readings. And I see people are ready and waiting for the readings. So I will say my little prayer. Dear God, please allow me to serve. Please allow my words be filled with love, light, truth, inspiration, and healing for the highest and best as we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit. Amen. Who am I with? I'm with Mary. Okay, Mary wants a reading. Yay. Okay, Mary, I'm with you, my dear. As I'm tuning into you tonight, let's see, I'm going to hide that. Okay. I want to get to the place. I think there's a way I can do this. Well, whatever. Let me focus on you, Mary. As I'm tuning into your energy, it'd be nice to get the physical feedback. So go ahead and talk to me back and forth. I'm picking up that this, not so much the full moon, but I'm going to say the past 2 weeks has been very harried for you. I feel like you've been pushed and pulled in different directions from your loved ones. This one needs this one needs that. And you've been going all over the map trying to be a good mom, to be a good friend, to be a good, those are the two things I'm getting, friend and mom. And you're a little tired. And I'm also picking up psychically, you might be already planning a little getaway. Maybe that's why you're so frenetically getting things organized. I hope you're able to get away sooner than later, but I'm feeling that intuitively you might be taking a break, getting into some sunshiny areas in the next 2 to 3 weeks. As we get into May of this year, Mary, want to draw a big circle where you find Aries in your chart. You're starting something new that's an avocation that could even turn into another income stream, something that is a hobby, something that is fun that you would do even if you did not get paid for it. It's somehow connected perhaps with creativity or perhaps plants or flowers. I'm just throwing it out there, but I'm getting May. And you might say to yourself, I really love doing this. And people might pay me for my guidance or my expertise. And the last thing I want to say to you, Mary, I feel that there is I think it was a gentleman on the other side of spirit, and he had some difficulty maneuvering. He used either a cane or a walker, and he was very stubborn in a good way. And he hated having the dependency on these, external devices because he was a very vigorous and strong person. And he's saying to you, sometimes we just need to have a little bit more assistance. And he's Not saying you're going to have to need a cane or anything, but he's saying be open to getting and accepting help from other people. Thank you for being here tonight, Mary. I appreciate you. Hope that makes sense. Feel free to give me some feedback. Okay, and the other person I'm picking up here, I just picked into Rachel. Hi, Rachel. How are you? I'm going to come to you if that's okay, my dear. And as I'm tuning into your energy, dear Rachel, I'm very aware of Mom, and I'm very aware of you are developing your own psychic intuitive gifts to connect with your mother in a systematic, loving way. Don't doubt yourself. Whoa, my computer almost fell. Don't doubt yourself, Rachel. I feel that you're accelerating your ability to connect with spirit. I want to leave that very strongly with you, my dear. Trust yourself. You might even be doing some work with a friend or taking a class, but I want to pass that on to you. The other thing I want to share with you, Rachel, is some nursery rhymes. And I want to get this nursery rhyme correctly. Ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. It's the ladybug story. And ladybugs often come out like in March and April in this climate. And there's something about you coming out of your hibernation in March and April. And this is somehow connected with your physical health, with your workouts or your physical exercise, and starting a new program for yourself when the weather is nice. If it's walking, it might be some Tai Chi, it might be some other Pilates, something else that you're going to become more attached to. As the spring springs into action after March 20th this year, you're going to notice a difference in your energy level. And this is going to be very, very, very good for you. I'm getting something about Ohio with you. I'm not sure if you're traveling to Ohio or if you have friends coming to visit you from Ohio. I was going to just say Cincinnati or Columbus, but I wasn't sure. But I want to leave that with you. The state of Ohio is somehow coming in. Maybe it's just a road trip, but it feels very positive for you this later spring. And your need to explore and travel is going to become a lot more stronger in 2025. All right, so I hope that makes sense to you. And I appreciate you all being here tonight and listening to the week ahead with this full moon. And I wish for you full moon blessings, illumination. Keep on persevering like that camel trekking across the desert. And we will see you next week. So many blessings. Good night now.